The G20 summit in New Delhi is over, but there were 3 events that people in India won't forget easily. The first one is about China, the second one is about Turkey, and the third one is about Russia. So let's start with China. According to multiple reports in the Indian media, the Chinese delegation came to India with bags of unusual dimensions. Not only that, as reported here, a hotel employee spotted suspicious equipment inside 2 bags. And read this. After the security department was informed, the officials requested the delegation members to put their bags through a scanner, but they resisted. And as mentioned here, the Chinese delegation, after a long discussion, then moved their bags to the embassy. So questions are being asked about whether the Chinese delegation brought surveillance devices. I mean, if the reports are true, why did the Chinese refuse to get the bags checked, especially their contents? As reported here, this whole incident led to a 12-hour-long drama. You know what? China is a strange country. I mean, this is a country that was a victim of the European colonial powers, but now in the 21st century, China has become a source of the same problems that it was a victim of. For example, industrial espionage. Have you ever heard of that term? China was a victim of it. In 1848, the British East India Company sent Robert Fortune on a trip to China's interior, an area forbidden to foreigners. Fortune's mission was to steal the secrets of tea horticulture and manufacturing. Today, China is itself involved in shocking espionage activities, stealing trade secrets from the West. Chinese students working as spies. I mean, with all the delegates from multiple countries that were present in New Delhi, for a mischievous Chinese mind, there must have been a lot to steal or spy on. I mean, there is a reason why India has placed restrictions on multiple Chinese companies. It was observed that the CCP is using its big tech for surveillance not only in its own country but even outside. There have been reports of surveillance and data theft at the African Union's headquarters in Ethiopia through Huawei. These and other malicious activities by Huawei have already led to the blacklisting of its 5G instruments in US and multiple other states. This survey of Chinese espionage in the United States since 2000 shows that the incidents of Chinese espionage far outnumber those by any other country, even Russia. As explained here, hacking is China's preferred mode of espionage. I mean, just take a look at all these incidents. Goes on and on. Now let's focus on the second event, and that is about Turkey. I mean, Turkey, a country that has backstepped India multiple times, seems to be changing its color again. As reported here, Erdogan opposes the transport project in which India is involved. According to experts, India's move in its current form bypasses Turkey. And of course, how can Turkey be happy about that? So reportedly, the president of Turkey told journalists, "We say that there is no corridor without Turkey." And now the third event that surprised many is about the Russian president's comments regarding India. I mean, it seems that Bharat's Make in India has its admirers.
But I guess in this regard, we should learn from many partners of ours, namely our partners in India. They are mostly focusing on production and use of the cars and vessels produced in India. And in this regard, Prime Minister Modi is doing the right thing by encouraging people to use the brand Made in India. We have those vehicles available as well, and we should make use of it.
So I want to ask viewers, do you think these reports in the Indian media are accurate? Did the Chinese delegation bring some special device with them? Did the Chinese delegation have ulterior motives? It is still a developing story and we are expecting more clarity on this. But quite obviously, for now, many in India are not very happy about this. See you again.